guys, welcome back to my channel, Life of Nkem. Thank you so much for stopping by. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am getting rid of my locks. And I wanted to do this video to share with you my new journey, but also to document this whole experience because I definitely think it's going to be a very interesting one. And yes, so I will definitely start this video off by giving a bit of context as to why I'm getting rid of my locks and how I came to this decision. But also I will share with you me unpicking my locks. So definitely stay tuned to the end for that. I will be unpicking my locks with you. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also please like this video and please do comment below. I love hearing from you guys. So let's get into why I am deciding to cut off my locks. And even when I had released my lock Q&A of me saying or confessing that I am going to get rid of my locks, I did have a few comments just asking why, why am I doing this, which is fair enough. And so I would start off by basically saying, and if you are new to my channel, like this is the first video you're actually watching of my channel, then you probably don't know that I have had my locks for 12 years, nearly 13 years. It'll be 13 years in February. And so it's been a long time. Oh, my hair's going a bit crazy. Yeah. It's been a long time that I've had locks for, and I have loved it. And I've done so many different styles with it, but it wasn't until very recently, well, I say 2015 was definitely a key point when I thought, I think I want to get rid of my locks. Up until that point, I always had that mindset that I will have my locks forever. And it was simply, I suppose, because I just wanted a change. I felt very frustrated during that time, and yeah, frustrated with life in general, not with my hair necessarily, and I just wanted that change. So I shaved the back of my head just to think, okay, if I'm having these thoughts, then let me have a bit of fun with my locks before I get rid of them totally. So yeah, I shaved the back of my hair. I did all types of stuff with my hair, with my locks, and I really loved it. And I think that sort of idea of me getting rid of my locks went away for a bit, and then it came back again recently, very recently, like this year. And yeah, I just thought, okay, I really would like a new change, I suppose. And not only that, my hair's been going through some things, okay? It's been going through some things recently, breakage, and I've noticed, like, I don't know if you can see, but I've noticed just my hairline starting to thin just a tiny bit. And I went to the dermatologist. I had tests done, all sorts. I had blood tests, everything. My blood tests came back fine, praise God. Everything was fine, apart from them saying I was low on vitamin D, which is interesting. But I do live in England, sun hardly shines, and when it does, it's not enough. But that was all fine. So I wasn't low on iron, I wasn't low on my thyroids weren't messing up, everything's normal. And he also actually suggested at the time that I get rid of my locks, and I was like, no, we can do another option. So I stopped, retwisting my hair and things like that. But as time went on, I just really started thinking more and more that, I would love to have my hair loose, natural, and just really embrace that. I had my locks when I was 17, so I've had it majority of, not all of, my adult life. And before that, I would always have my hair in extensions, or kinky twist extensions, or cornrows. And the whole natural hair movement type of thing that it is right now wasn't like that back then. And so there wasn't many options, or that embracement of, if that's a word, embracement, that embrace of your natural hair and loving it. And so I kind of, I want to tap into that and really just embrace my natural hair. And so yeah, that's the main reason. Those are the reasons why I want to switch up my look and get rid of my locks. And yeah, as much as I'm so excited and looking forward to this, like I've bought combs for the first time in years, like wide tooth combs, afro combs. It's all very exciting, but at the same time I am slightly nervous as well, because as I said, I've had my hair in locks for so long. I know it sounds strange, but I don't actually know. I can't remember what my loose natural hair is like. I remember it being unmanageable, and that's probably down to me because I'm not very creative when it comes to hairstyles and things like that. I want to get into that now, and I just remember my hair being so hard to manage, it being coarse and everything like that, just wouldn't really grow. And so it's just coming now to embracing that all again, and really it's as much as my hair's always been a part of me, it's like reintroducing myself. And so that's exciting, but it's also quite nerve-wracking as well. Not only that, a majority of my friends that I've built over the years, who I've met through either work or university, bar one friend who is my best friend, and I've known her since year 8 secondary school. Apart from her and my family, everyone else has only known me to have locks. And I know that people, or you know, the saying goes that I'm not my hair, you know, your hair doesn't define you. But to a certain degree, for me, it's like when I get rid of my locks, it's like getting rid of a part of me. Like one of my friends, another best friend of mine, she calls me Dready, and everyone that she's introduced me to, uni friends and everything like that, they all know me as Dready. Like, this is Dready. And it's like, yeah, but no, my name is not Dready. So it's like once I get rid of my locks, I'm not going to really have that name as well anymore. So there's definitely a huge sentimental value to my locks, which I am totally going to miss. So as much as I'm excited about it, I'm also quite nervous as well. So that is basically the reason why I'm getting rid of my locks. And yeah, I have definitely done a lot of research around this, watched a couple of videos, and just find out what's the best way to do it. I have decided to comb out my locks. And there's other ways to do it, of course. Let your hair grow out and cut it off to where there's the regrowth, or just simply cutting off all your locks, shaving it, all that. I don't particularly think that my hair, that I suit short hair, but worst case scenario, if my hair doesn't have much length to it once I've combed it out, that may be the route we're going down. Again, that's another thing I'm quite nervous about, and yeah, I have no idea what it's going to be like. But yeah, I've decided to unpick my locks, and so we are going to get into that in this video. So I have come across quite a few things that I am going to use to unpick my locks, and I have come prepared. I think I've come prepared anyway. So definitely the thing that I'm going to need is a pin tail comb with a metal point. I think metal is the best way to go rather than plastic, for example, just so it doesn't bend or anything like that when I'm unpicking my locks. I'm also going for a slightly wider tooth comb, which is broken off. This used to be my old lock comb, and then the thinner ends came off, but yeah, we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with it. Also bought myself a wide tooth comb. This has not touched my hair in 12 years. So this is gonna be exciting. Also got myself a towel, because you know, I've heard it gets very wet, very messy, and so I'm going to need a towel. And I've got myself some water, some hot, well, it's warm water, but it's more warm to hot rather than lukewarm, just so that it can, you know, soften my locks. And I'm going to put some conditioner in there as well and mix it round, so that when I dip my locks in, the conditioner can soak it all up. I will also put conditioner on my hair as well anyway. So the conditioner slash detangler sort of products that I'm going to be using is the Sheer Moisture that I came across in the hair shop, and it has really good slip. So this is a great detangler, so I have been told, so I'm going to try this one out. Also, I'm going to try out the Cantu conditioning creamy hair lotion. Again, another conditioner type sort of product to help with all of that. I'm also using this little bad boy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's basically a dental pick for your teeth. Obviously dental, but anyway, it's for your teeth, and I'm using this because it's got a very sharp point, and that will help with my more smaller, skinnier locks that have just sprouted out of nowhere. I don't know how. Yeah, so so for those locks that are a bit thinner, I'm going to use this to help to unpick it. Also need a plastic bag to put all of the shedding in, which I'm sure, I anticipate there's going to be a lot of shedding. I'm not going to cut my locks any shorter, so I'm just going to go from where it ends, simply because my locks are already short as it is. And when I've seen other videos of people who have unpicked their locks when their locks are much longer, they've probably cut it up to like collarbone where my locks are already. So I'm not going to cut it anymore. I want to try and retain as much length as I possibly can. Shameful, I know, but I'm just being shameless. I'm being shameless right now and saying that I want to retain as much length as I can. Who knows how much that will be? I do not know. But yeah, I'm going to do that. Also, I have just come out of this, well, not just, but I had a shower and I washed my hair, only so that as much regrowth as possible could come through at the root, so then it just helps, I suppose. I don't know, it's just a little thing that I did. It may not be nothing, but yeah, my hair is more or less dry now. That's another thing with my hair, it takes up a lot of moisture. It can get dry very quickly, so it's not dripping or anything, even though I did not towel dry or anything. My hair's dry. So yeah, we are gonna get into it. I've also got a mirror as well. Got myself a mirror so I can see what I'm doing, but I will also be watching some TV, some YouTube, everything like that, as I unpick these locks. So let's see, which one are we gonna go for? Let's go for this one. Yeah, okay, so put some of this in the water, mix it with some of this one. Oops. I'm gonna mix it up. And any time that the hair starts to get a bit dry, just dip it back into the water. And you can also add some conditioner as well. I'm just going to apply the Shea Moisture Extra Moisture Detangler. On our day, Carrie has met up with me, covered in bags of goodies, and we're off to meet Ali, and yeah, and then after that we've got another meeting, and then it's home time for a party for Neil's birthday. He just had... And when you feel that it's getting a bit dry, just dunk it in. Angular. Start again, and it really just makes it go through a lot easier.
What's going on here? What's going on right now? What is the problem? Tell me your problem. I said a lot, girl. Can't read my mind. Always been on my What's going on right now? What is the problem? Tell me the problem. That's in a lot, girl. You can't read my mind. Always been on one end. I feel.
Okay, so I have unpicked one lock, which is this one at the front, and as you can see, I managed to get a lot of length, surprisingly. However, I'm gonna have to do some trimming because the ends are looking a bit scraggly, and yeah, it's definitely a process, and once I've unpicked it all, I will definitely be trimming the end. And I would like to go to a hairdresser just for them to, you know, really deep condition it, really give it a nice deep treatment, and yeah, see how it goes and just experiment with my hair. So this is just the beginning of this journey, and I'm going to persevere and just start unpicking the rest of my hair. I definitely found that using the Shea Moisture Extra Moisture Detangler really helped to really detangle it. I noticed a huge difference when I was combing through the locks, that applying this just gave it that much more ease to really comb it through. And the Cantu shea butter as well did help, but I definitely found that this had a lot more slip, so I will continue using this. It was quite expensive. I think this one was £8.99, so that's why I'm using it sparingly, but I can always go and get some more. I've got about 2 of these as well, so I can get through this as well as that. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here and continue combing out my locks, and you'll probably see me in my next video with no more locks. Actually, I should, if I just get through all of this, be able to do another video, and then you'll see me with my hair fully loose, natural. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. I do upload every week, and I'm going to try and do 2 videos a week as well, so don't miss out on that. Make sure you subscribe. Also, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, hope you like this video, and I hope you found this quite useful and helpful as well if you're going through a similar journey, or you're just interested to know if you can truly comb out your locks. And this has definitely opened up my eyes, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next stage. But I really did enjoy doing this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm definitely going to have to trim it quite a bit, but other than that, I'm quite surprised that I've got this much salvaged basically, and it does come out thinner than the actual thickness of the lock, but that's because of all of the shedding as well. From just that one lock alone, I shed about this much of hair. So that's obviously all the dead hair, that's all the hair that was just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped around. So yeah, I think, to be honest, starting out, when you start out your locks, you do start out with this thickness really. So yeah,